But I think the challenges that have faced me have always been to try to do my best in the fields that I've been in. And that has not always been easy. I mean, trying to do your best in research, it's a highly competitive area. And, you think you got an original idea and suddenly, oh boy, somebody else has done it. And so you back up and go around and so on. And there were significant challenges along the way in trying to keep the research on the forefront, on the cutting edge, that sort of thing. That was a significant challenge. My way of approaching it has usually been to back up a bit and look at it and try to think it through, in other words, and try to and recognize that I'm not unique. Others may have seen this as well, and try to get the best advice you can about the challenge that is ahead of you so that you understand the implications of it and what it is and how you might either get around it, through it, or over the top of it, or whatever. Or when you know when to fold. It may be something that just isn't in the cards. But again, I come back to the sort of fundamental principle my parents drilled into me, is that it's okay to fail if you're trying, but the failure, the true failure is in not trying at all. And so my tendency would always be to try to take a crack at them, but to try to figure out a way to get around, through, or over. In other words, to try to understand it as much as possible, given the existing knowledge about what it is you're facing. So I guess you'd say I try to, have a battle plan before I move on it.